What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the new subscribers, all the likes, all the comments, all the feedback. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. On this one, we're going to be doing a live, I guess, slash interview with Hips. I'm asking him a few questions. Some have sent me in the comments. Some have sent, you know, personal phone. People, they want to know. Last night we last night I try to get we what Hips was on last night, but I think it gets lost. The message gets lost. You know what I mean? So tonight, uh, I'm just gonna basically interview Hips all over again. How you doing, Action Jack? Doing good, brother. Pretty good. Is Almighty. Hope you having a good one as well. Yeah, I'm just giving it time for Charles to get ready. Uh, if anybody got any questions, that you want to know the answers to, drop it in the comments, and I'm pretty sure Hips won't mind answering it. Let me send Hips the link. Same here, bro. Hopefully everybody in the chat is having a good and blessed day. It's about to be Friday. I send Hips the link. Uh, I don't know. I mean, apparently Hips is sticking to his guns. He's not telling us nothing different than what he told us the last time he was on here. And apparently, he got a little bit more kick in him, and this time that he sees Mark continues to be on YouTube. Exactly, man. You're right about that, Action Jack. This to me is therapeutical, man. It's people not might believe it, man, but I'm the same way, man. You know, I'm, I don't like approaching people. Uh, I don't like approaching females unless they give me some kind of sign. They make eye contact. They do some kind of a. As a guy, when a female, is digging you. So I've never had that problem. If I felt like there was some kind of chemistry, then I would take the chance on saying what's up. Hey, how you doing today, or some shit like that. But other than that, I would just keep my mouth to myself and my comments. Wouldn't even really talk. But this YouTube, it's therapeutical, man. Instead of talking to a therapist, You know, I still get anxiety getting on here, man. In those these 10, 15 minutes, it's actually for me to calm my nerves down. And at the same time let the people, join the live, and that way I can get my anxiety out in the first few minutes. It's like in the battle, man. The first few minutes, you're in there kind of analyzing and getting the anxiety out of you. And once you get that anxiety out of you, you put your game face on and you're ready to hit the battlefield. So hopefully, if y'all want to know, because I'm gonna ask Kips. Let me see. I'm gonna ask Kips these questions. Like I'm gonna ask him like I'm gonna ask Kips, how many boys did Mark have? How did Mark treat his family? Uh, was Mark really a respected blood? I'm gonna ask him if anybody has any other kind of questions that I can add to those. Uh, I know Alex Goldsby said the basics, the who, what, when, and where. So I'm gonna ask him those basic, uh basically the basics of a writing skills. When you're in elementary and they tell you to write an essay, and those are the fundamentals, right? The who, what, when, where, when you're writing your little essay. And this stuff they teach us, and I just been, I guess, the back of my mind. So those simple questions, the who, what, when, and where, why, you get a lot of information, man. You write a whole story off of that. They showed us that in elementary school. And Alex Goldsby just reminded me, be like, oh man, those four things, just the fundamentals of writing a short story. But this time it's like I don't have to write the story. I just got to ask the question. It's a lot easier. Hopefully I improve somewhat on asking these guys the questions that everybody wants to know. I thought maybe Rita, since I know Rita's a real person and she's invested, as she said, I think she would had some very good questions for Hips. But apparently that's what I don't get. Everybody's asking, bring us somebody that's there that can say the who, what, when, and what about Mark. And then when I do bring him in, it's like everybody MIAs, everybody disappears. Nobody wants to ask Hips the questions. I'm not guarding Hips like they are Mark. I guarantee you they won't let Mark join the live and let the people ask the questions. I mean, people that have been following. I thought maybe I know Rita last time. The reason I'm mentioning Rita, because she was in the live a few lives back, wondering about JD and all these guys, and I think that same live they were questioning Youngblood if they had witnessed it. So right now is the perfect time. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him that. I'll ask him that. I'm gonna see if the uh let me go do something real quick. Let me go restart the computer because I think that's what it is that I haven't restarted the computer, and I think that's why it be lagging and the DVD don't be playing sometimes. Let me go restart it real quick just to be on the safe side. How you doing today, Rita? Glad you can make it because I know you had some very uh valid valid questions. Because I was planning just to do a me and hips, but I'm like, I know I read one of your comments earlier, and I'm like, well, she's missed it. And last time, Youngblood, she had some interesting and valid questions. So now I think hips can answer some of those questions for you, as far as the witnessing, or as far as more in depth of what was going on. So hopefully, we can have an interesting live. Yeah, he got back. I think a lot of people probably got tired of me uploading the same videos over and over. But sometimes you just got to keep on doing it. That way, because sometimes these lives are 2 3 hour lives, and I don't know if everybody's going to actually sit there and watch the 2 3 hour live. Maybe they'll sit a little bit and watch it. So I cut up the lives. What's going on?
What's up, man?
How you doing? Can you hear me? Yeah, he just. So y'all get y'all's questions ready. I don't know. Entities G5. Uh, see, I don't. Mark, I don't. When did Mark say this? I ain't never heard Mark say nothing about hips. I just heard Mark say that he's watched hips gets stuffed. And and last night Hips said, "Hey, it's not just black; it's whites that do the same stuff." What's going on, Charles? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What's up?
All right, bro.
You going? You doing all right?
Yeah, just chilling, man. Just uh getting ready to put my kid to sleep. That way, but he's taking a
Yeah,
shower,
I'm just
getting
sitting
ready.
over here. I'm sitting over here at a buddy of mine, his wife's house, on the couch, just chilling out. They're all sleeping there. I'm in there under the air conditioner.
Okay, okay. You know, let's talk about the man of the hour. Mark Moore. Because a lot of
Oh yeah,
people, a lot of people want to know. Let me ask you this questions. You know, they
right.
want to know, how did Mark treat his boys, or how did he treat the family? If you can explain a little bit more detail of the family aspect of
Oh,
what
he
was going
wanted to
on.
be when he was playing man. He wanted to be dominating, real controlling, that type of shit. Beat on
Okay.
motherfuckers. I've seen him slap and beat Mendenhall all the way up.
So what was he aggressive to his boys, or was he like a lovable protector, or what
He
what
was more aggressive. He was more aggressive to him.
okay, because the Jonathan Schwartz interview. I don't know if have you ever watched the Jonathan Schwartz interview with me, the
I have.
director?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well
have.
he says that he had some kind of a some kind of a protector to him. Like he was
Right.
trying to protect the weak, and he would look out. But you never seen that part, did you?
No, shit, no. Hear him tell it now. He was the weak. Poor pitiful me.
And how many boys do you say he had at his prime?
I've seen him in 4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah, because I mean, that's the same thing you said, Charles. I mean, you basically what I what I've noticed so far, man. You're telling me the same thing you told me, the first time I met you. But sometimes it seems like you have to repeat yourself for it can resonate, and and people can open up their eyes,
Right.
and uh and they can
I
understand
mean,
what kind of person this guy was.
just is what it is. Motherfucker, he can't accept that about himself. Fuck you do it for? That's
I
my
totally
question
agree.
to him. I mean, if I set out to do something, I'll be damned if I'm gonna be ashamed of anything I do. If I gotta live with the misery of something so bad that I can't even talk about it, hey, fuck that. Tell everybody you're a dick sucker and get on with your fucking life.
And you also, you know how you just said that, right? You also mentioned it.
Right.
How many times, because Mark's trying to say, I guess there's people in the comments like they're trying to say that Mark got skeletons in his closet and he's about to let him out, and he don't care if it incriminates himself. But now he's trying to portray you as some kind of villain, like you're no lesser than him. You're basically his equal. That's what he's trying to say now.
I know what buddy think. I got to be something different than him. I ain't got shit going in and out of both ends of me.
Read
I mean, he's just a puppet on a string. Is all he is, man.
I agree. I agree,
That's
Mac.
all he is.
And and,
This
and
fiasco, this fiasco he's carried on ain't nothing but a way to make some cheese. That's all it is. I mean, I'm doing a few things, a few dollars here and there, and I get it. It is a way to make some cheese, but goddamn, tell the truth about it. If you're gonna do it, tell the truth about it. You end up making more money being honest than you will being a damn liar.
yeah, I totally agree. I mean, y'all got a good story, man. I mean, if he would just realize and take the accountability, for what happened in the past and be like, hey, that ain't I'm not that guy no more, man. Which I'm pretty sure you're not that guy. I mean, 30 years in prison, you're no longer that person. I'm pretty sure being out
Right,
here
but
done civilized
but
you.
by being roguish and telling the lies and shit and the way he's acting, he's portraying to still be that person. And he don't even see that.
Exactly.
That's what makes him look so bad.
Yep.
Man, that's like an old saying, man. You want to see the best game in the world? Tell us some bitch about the truth about himself, and watch him squirm.
Yep.
He'll go to lying and spitting and jumping and everything else.
Yeah, because
The
that's what he's
best
doing.
game in the world is the truth.
I agree. I agree, Charles. Because you know what? You know why? Because the first time you came out and you said all this, Mark has never said anything. He's always been denying it, denying it. And now that you come out for the second time and you're sticking to your guns, now he wants to come out and say, hey, I got something to tell too now. Well, why didn't you say this from the beginning? Every
Yeah, all of a sudden, how long we been doing this now? Other than a couple months I left, what, 4 or 5 months?
is that true, Rita?
Been about 4 or 5 months, three or
Is,
four
is,
months anyway, about four or
is that
five.
is that true, Rita?
Y'all can
And
Rita.
it's still the same thing with him every day.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, he skirts the truth like you do a dead animal in the road.
I agree. This is Rita.
y'all
Are
hear
you?
me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yeah.
Rita. This is Rita.
Okay,
Charles.
my son.
Hey, Rita, how are you?
Hey, Charles, I'm good. So I've been following this, and I see in the documentary where a couple of times it like prison wife, but the main question I think everybody wanted to know is, do you know who that guy JD is that Lamarck said was his first quote unquote piece of ass in prison? Do you know him?
I don't. 'Cause I think he might have been there before I was. Because I really
Oh,
don't,
because
I don't know him.
they never showed him in the documentary, but Lamarck admitted himself, like out of his own mouth, he did say that JD was like his first love, his first quote unquote piece of
Right.
ass. So I was trying to figure out if anybody knew who that dude was because I was gonna look for him. And then it said that he wrote the victim. So if he wrote that guy, I wonder if he had like a relationship with him outside of prison or if they kept in contact or if the guy JD responded, because we wouldn't have known that if we hadn't seen that unseen
You're right.
footage.
Oh, but
You're
Rita,
right. You wouldn't have.
But Rita, I think you're confused. The letters he was writing to was to Brad. He wasn't writing them to JD.
Oh, to Brad. Well, yeah, yeah, you may be right because he did say like he felt guilty. You're right. He did.
Yeah, he wrote them to Brad because he felt guilty on how he messed up his life. So he wrote him
Right.
apologies letters. Uh, and that was to Brad.
Well,
That
I
was
mean, hey, you know something though? That in itself tells the lies that he's been telling. If he wrote apology letters for what he done to him, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, he clearly said it. His conscience was killing him, and he knew he had felt in his heart and mind that what he did to that guy was wrong.
Well, I mean, it's like I've been saying from get go, man. He's wrong for doing it, and I'm not gonna say he's wrong or not admitting to it. I mean, if he does, if he don't, it's 30 years later. That's his business. But don't drag other people into your life.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Charles. The thing is that if he would have never came out with that documentary again and saying, "Hey, that documentary that I made 30 something years ago was fake," myself wouldn't be looking for you and everybody else.
Well, I mean, he brought it on himself.
Exactly.
He brought all this on himself. If he
Exactly.
didn't want to do this, if he didn't want to do this shit right here, he should have kept his fucking mouth shut. It's just that simple.
I totally agree, Charles. I totally agree because I mean, if he didn't want nobody, you know, looking into it, I mean, everybody knows that's what happens on YouTube. You come on YouTube, everybody's going to look into your past.
Well, of course they are. And it ain't going to just be the regular everybody that watch TV. It's going to be the degenerates, the criminals, the people that get off on this kind of shit. It's going to be the people that you know that's looking at this.
Exactly. So if you got something to hide or like how he says to be ashamed of, why do you come online for?
Right, because this shit right here is just like prison. Ain't nothing on YouTube a secret.
Exactly.
And
I don't.
and my problem with this is the whole damn world knows that you are a broad. Why do you not know this?
Can can
I'm
can
gonna
you?
bash him. I'm gonna bash him like that until he just says, you know what, man, y'all are right. I did that dumb shit 30 years ago, and if y'all don't like it, then so fucking what?
Can you hear? Can you hear that, Charles?
No, I can't.
I don't know, man.
I just don't feel. I don't know, man. I just he's
See, G
a
five
piece of work.
G5 entities group corporation says, I'm just confused on the doc saying that Hips was Mark's prison wife, and Mark admitted he got Hips from another guy that Hips was in debt. They want to know. They want to see if
Right.
you could.
Can you explain that?
They want to know if you could touch up on that. That part where. Let me
I
see.
can. I can. One thing about me, I don't mind telling the truth about nothing, man. Me and
Go ahead.
Mark got together because of the money. Just that simple. I had money, he didn't have shit. I couldn't manage that shit, he did. And that's exactly what that whole relationship was about. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing crazy. Get up here and sit down there. Get up here. Get up here. But that's just what it was. That's all I can say about it. But I'm gonna tell you something in Alabama prison. So anytime you see two people fucking with one another, and it's an interracial thing, whether it's a black man, white man, or such and forth, you see them walking around the yard together. Somebody around there is gonna get it started that they fucking one another, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I mean that's what Youngblood said. Youngblood said that.
Every white dude in prison is look. If he fucks with a black dude, then he's looked at as being a fuckboy. It's just that simple.
Yeah,
Till you
that's
beat
what
that, till you beat that motherfucker's ass like I did, then that shit comes to a screeching halt.
it is.
You won't start.
You got any questions you want to ask? I know you got some good questions, Rita.
Daddy?
She wants the phones on.
You got it.
Have
You
you?
got somebody that was at Limestone and actually witnessed Mark do, everything that he said in the documentary. You got somebody that was
So
actually there.
did Charles say he knows the Bradley Lucas guy?
I don't know. That's another
Who?
question, Hips.
Bradley Wiggins.
No. Brad Lucas, the so-called
No,
white
Brad
blood.
Lucas.
Brad Lucas, the
Yeah.
white
Were you
blood.
there
Yeah, I
when they
know him.
did that to him? Were you there
I
when they
did.
did
He's
that to him?
Pyro. Yeah, you talking about JG and Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't there when they done it, but I've heard them brag about it the whole time. Remember that white boy?
Okay.
What's his name? Man, I'm telling you, man, they're predators.
And,
So,
And then go back
like,
and do
you
the
only
history of
dealt with Mark on like a business level, right? You didn't you weren't
right.
one of his boys or one of
No,
his
I
getting
wasn't.
boys for him and
No.
stuff.
No, I wasn't. Mark's a sick motherfucker. And if you do the research on their cases, just look at the shit they're in prison for. Speaks volumes there.
and Charles,
Yeah,
and who in your opinion, who would you say would be the leader of the pack? Would it be JG or Mark? Who out of those two guys?
JG.
So
JG.
JG.
JG,
Yeah,
tell us JG.
JG.
He probably broke Mark in.
Mark's a dummy. He's
So
a dummy. A little white boy can walk by and shake his little ass cheek at him. Mark will do any damn fucking thing he's told to do.
That's crazy. Can you tell us more about when the new boys would get off the bus and Mark in one of the lives, Mark admitted to being down there or having one of his boys go down to the I mean, I guess wherever they bring in the new guys off the bus. Have you seen him there or is that what they really do? They wait to see who they can get
Yeah,
and make them their
yeah.
wife and stuff,
They don't
just
go in
standing there
no
waiting.
building. Yeah, they don't go straight in no building. They come through the gate and they go between two fences
Yeah, and they
down to the
say they
other
get
gate.
butt naked.
Right, they do. Butt
Yeah,
naked, they
because he
have to be
said something
searched.
like that.
Yeah,
Oh
all they have to
wow,
be
yeah, he
searched
said
and
that.
cavity searched and
And so,
everything else when you get processed in.
I was down there watching boys, young men, get off the bus naked and stripping.
so Charles,
Yeah.
what is the definition? I mean, what's the terminology? Why is it that they call them boys? I mean, instead of is that what they're attracted to? Because when you see the definition
No, they
of a
call
boy,
them boys. They call them boys because they're not considered men anymore.
but do they like hey, how you said Mendenhall was kind of feminine?
They are. They
So do
make
they?
their men's bed. They make their men's bed, clean their areas up for them, and do all that okay shit.
What's going on, JoJo?
They do
Yeah,
everything a man and a wife would do,
that's wild, man.
except on the 69 level, they both got their mouth full.
I mean, and another question, Charles.
Yeah,
Mark's Mark's uh Mark's gang status. What was his status as a blood?
I don't know. They just called him Big Blood, man. He was 6 dudes grim, so I don't really know what his status was. He's supposed to be one of the leaders.
Oh, he was one of the leaders. So
Yeah.
but when you say he was one of the leaders, is that because there was a limited blood from his set, or I
No,
don't.
it's just he's got rank.
So that's why. So you're saying that's why he was able to do the stuff? Because
Yeah.
if you go back in that documentary,
No, I mean he was able to do it because everybody in there was doing it. I mean, really, in the state of Alabama, I mean, just realistically speaking, there's
I think old Hips left, but I'm saying I mean he should be logging back in. I mean I think they have, but I think they're outnumbered because I think Charles says he has somebody that just got out of prison that's willing to tell a story. I don't know where old Hips went. Oh, here he comes. Oh no, that's Rita. That's let me see where old Hips went. Let me see where old Hips go. What's going on, Larry Bird? How you doing? I mean, he just disappeared. I mean, he should be logging back in. I can't. I just texted him. I mean, I'm about to call him real quick. Oh, here he goes.
the bathroom. My bad. I had hit the exit.
No, you good, Charles?
I hold up. What's
No, you.
going on here?
I think I was calling you, but I think you can just hang it up.
We appreciate you coming back on, Charles.
Uh, trying to figure how I get my picture off here.
Oh, you're gonna have to probably exit out, and then once you're entering, cut the camera off.
Oh wait, I can cut that off right there.
Yeah,
Shit.
there you go. All right.
You got it.
Uh, everybody say, hey man, JoJo said for Sarah say, hey, we should chip in and get Hips a work truck, man. Hey, as
These
long as
one.
you
GoFundMe
need,
up. I mean, not a GoFundMe. Put his Cash App up.
yeah. What's your? Let me put Hips Cash App, man. Uh, his Cash App
Uh,
is money
But it
sign
was like Allan 70, right?
yeah, it's different now.
money sign 19 uh, 70.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah, that's the one you sent me. That one right there, right? Look at the
Yeah,
screen.
that's the one I sent you yesterday or day before yesterday, whenever it was.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I think
Did you
what you need to
post it?
realize.
Oh,
Check this
yeah.
out. Check this out, Hips. I think
Yeah,
what you need to realize, man, that if you come out and you're truthful with your story, man, people are willing to support you, man. People are, and
That's,
honestly, there's a lot of people out there in YouTube world and social media world, man, that they see a change, man. Uh, and it don't hurt them helping your cause as long as you're doing it for the right cause.
right. Well, I'm like this. The difference between me and Mark is I'm comfortable with my skin.
Exactly, man.
that's
I'm
what's
at
up.
the age now. I'm at the age now to where what the next motherfucker don't mean nothing to me. It don't scare. It don't affect me what he thinks about me or says about me or how they gossip about me or nothing. I do not
Exactly.
care.
That's why we want you to tell your truth because we know you don't give a damn about Lamar Moore.
I do not care. If I never see Lamarck again, I never heard Lamarck's name mentioned to me not one single time until Noel brought him up 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, but Noel got you. We was looking for you, trying to figure out this thing, and we just so glad that you came forward.
Because he had to talk me into it. I started not to, didn't I, Noel?
I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
understandable why you didn't want to, but like I think everybody on the platforms are glad that you did come forward because it's just like not one sided. You know, we got another.
I just don't feel like it's right for him to be up there telling lies and shit.
It's
And you,
not, but then a lot of people gonna be saying like, "Are you lying?" Everybody want to make sure like you
But
telling the
see,
truth, and you don't want.
what kills me is the viewers that want to ask him I lie. Why don't they watch this video for themselves and hear him say it out of his mouth?
Right.
That kills all of that.
It does, but hearing it come from you, first knowledge of being, in the person with him, it's like we have a better
Right.
understanding. And we listen to you, and it's like, damn, well, he was there, so he should know the truth. So I think that's why a lot of people like rooting for you, and they want to hear your story and your
I
truth
mean,
and everything. I mean, I'm saying everybody, but I mean me included
right.
because I've been rooting for you since you came on too. So it's like you don't have to like lie about nothing or embellish to any of us because
No.
we not judging you. We just glad that Noel got in touch
I
with you.
mean, I told Mark this very thing. When I when I quit what I'm doing to come on here, when
Mm-hmm.
I get off here, I'm gonna go back to doing the same thing, and I'm not gonna
Right.
miss that 1 hour period at all.
Exactly. Be the real authentic you. That's all everybody asking for.
Cause if I can't be real to me, who in the hell else can I be real to?
Exactly. I feel like
and
now
that's
that
it.
you got
Exactly.
like the charges behind you and everything is like going smooth, I think you'll live a better life just like
Well, the
living your
stress ain't
life
on
and
me
just
no
living
more.
your truth, I guess.
The stress ain't
Exactly.
on
So
me
now
no
you can
more.
live
For
like a
one,
little bit happier. Right, I get that.
I'm gonna get out there now and find me a good wife and settle down.
That's right. Get you a woman. Don't be getting that
Like,
one that was in the background and y'all was arguing that one time. Don't get that kind.
yeah, no, I ain't. She's gone.
Or stay
No, I
single
ran
until
her
you
off.
find the right one.
I want one that means something, one that wants something out of life now.
That's right. Getting older,
I'm not that.
you
I ain't. I'm.
gotta
You know that
establish
I'm
stuff.
not that. I'm not that guy anymore. I want somebody that wants something out of life. Somebody that brings something to the table in the relationship.
That's right. And stay away
I don't
from the
want their
ones that
money.
get
I
you
don't want their
back in
money or
bed.
none of that shit. But I would love to have an independent woman that's not gonna just come in strictly 100% dependent on me right off the bat. Because that lets me
Right.
know there's some
And
areas that she's sorry
don't
as
be
hell.
going to the bars picking up them the ones that ain't no good. You need to sit down and work
No,
and get you a good hard working woman.
no. I'll work. One will come my way. God gonna send me one.
Exactly. It's the Almighty. Yeah. Just do you come on the panel sometimes and talk and like live your truth and just
Oh,
like
I'm here
chill,
now. I'll
relax,
come.
and vibe with us.
I,
Go ahead, hips. I think
Oh, did you go out? Was that me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. You
Oh, I
still
think
there, hip? Charles.
I keep saying hips. I gotta remember to say Charles.
here.
Okay, bro.
Now I'm still here.
Oh, there.
Charles.
Can y'all? Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
There.
I can hear you. Uh,
Somebody's gonna get on YouTube right now, and it's gonna be some kid. Mama, Daddy, listen to them. And all they're gonna hear is, "Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
I ain't lying because they
Mama,
know
they're
us got service for damn.
yeah. Yeah, their mama, they're tripping on YouTube. Listen.
I had to go outside one time to try to get my signal back. I live in the
Yeah, I'm back
sticks.
myself now. I done got all that stress off of it. My pressure
Good. We
washing
glad
business
to
is
see you.
jumping up.
Wondering where you were. We've been asking for you to get up on here.
Well, part of it was I had lost my phone and I went through all that bullshit. I couldn't get in touch with nobody. My contact was gone.
That's all
And
right.
me like
Well,
a
you back
me like a
back on.
dummy. I didn't write none of my information down on nothing.
See, that's why you gotta do like a little tiny piece of paper, put it in your wallet with the most important phone numbers, the most important like pins or
Right?
passwords you need, so you'll never lose it.
I don't know. I think they need to go back. I think they just need to go back to wall phones and stamps and envelopes.
Man, I'm 40 and I ain't seen a house phone since like maybe 2000.
Yeah, that's me. I'm 54. I remember the first cell phone I had was in 1998.
Was
That
that the
son of a
car
bitch.
one?
Yeah, it was as big as your arm.
Yeah, my daddy used to have one of them in his car, and every time he had to open like this whole zipper pack and start
Yeah, it
charging.
would stop the car and set it up on the top and all this old shit.
Yeah, see, check this out, Charles.
Yeah,
G5 entities. He goes, if both of you, basically you and Mark come together, just being in a documentary, and you are still here to talk about it, you can go a long way. You can, man.
man, listen, I would
Exactly.
love to come together and talk to him. I tried that once, but he wasn't having none of it.
And people
Exactly.
already like hips. That would be cool though. To
Because
sit
I mean,
both
the
of them
bottom line
down.
is this. Not only do I not care, but I have nothing against Mark Moore at all.
Right.
Nothing. Man, this is 30 years later, man. We're grown ups, man. Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck happened back then,
With
that's
Mark,
ancient history. It don't even matter.
you were adamant saying you and Mark never like had relationships or relations or nothing like
No.
that. So yeah, I mean, it would be easy
I
for
mean,
y'all to.
it don't even matter. I mean, you lying to me, it don't I could care less because you're not lying to me, brother. I know
Exactly.
the truth.
Yeah,
And you
see,
know I know it. You know I know the truth, and that's why you're doing this shit.
yeah, man. See,
And I ain't the only one knows it. Young blood knows it. There's a few people knows it.
How he get
yep.
his stomach that big? That shit in glue. But yeah, hips. We glad you came back. We glad you pulled through. I do have a question. Let me think. Do you know that guy William Burnett that was in the documentary? Have you
I
ever
do.
like hung out with him?
Man, William Burnett was a rich boy gay dude.
Yeah, because
What
he
he
was
was.
tough shit in that documentary. We all thought he was, he was the
Man,
like
let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
picture
Most
of BF.
and this is just keeping it real as you want to be. Most of the people, most of your guys that's in prison, a lot of them,
Right?
they're given a name as such as they're gay. They're not men anymore. This, that, and the other. You push them too far, let them put them farm boots on, and they gonna come out of their skin and beat your ass.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I done seen it 100 times over. I done seen these motherfucking men get them boys, mistreat them for so long, and finally they just snap and just run through this son of a bitch.
I honestly think we all saw that in the documentary anyway,
What?
because when that dude William was talking, the black dude behind him was so paranoid and scared. That had to be his like man or something, because every time, every clip, he would get just a little bit closer and was like bending down, listening to what he say, almost like he didn't want him to say something that would get him, in trouble or whatever.
I
Yeah,
mean,
remove.
they pass them boys around to their buddies and their partners and all this, that, and other. And them
They don't
boys,
offer
they take enough of it and they
They
snap.
don't offer condoms in prison because I know the
Yeah,
guards.
they do. They
Oh, they
do.
do. I was gonna say they gotta know what the hell going on. And a lot of
Oh, they
documentaries
promote it.
I've seen.
They
Well,
promote it.
if you Google Alabama prison system and you pull up the videos, A lot of them say the guards are nowhere in sight. They're understaffed. And I'm just like, well, okay, y'all know it's bound to be happening because there's so many stories of rape and all of that in the.
Well, I was there for 30 years. And in 30 years, I got 117 disciplinary. And that was for getting to places that I didn't have no business being in. Disorderly conduct, shit like that, that I wouldn't get. And it's been so disorderly for so damn long, it just drawed the police to it. You do not see an officer down there at all. That is the most unsecure, unsafe place that anybody could be at. I've done seen so many people get killed and just bleed out and die right there. And the police stand up there watching this happen and wait till everything gets calmed down before they go get the dude out.
Yeah, because they don't want to be involved, or either they just don't care. That's sad.
They just don't care. And I mean, the state don't pay them well enough. And I get it. I'm not gonna run in there and let you kill me for what they pay me.
Right.
And I get their outlook on that. They want to go home to their family.
Exactly.
So you're pushed to a point here now as an
And
officer, and I get some of the,
almost
you've got some
it's
crooked ones, but you do have some good ones.
I was gonna say it's almost sick. You see a lot of the inmates and the stores on YouTube, and they don't even have correctional officers. Like nobody wants to work at the prisons. That's really scary. Like nobody even wants to work there. It's so bad.
They don't. I mean, you take a prison like St. Clair in the state of Alabama, and for 7 years you could Google it, and it was the most dangerous prison in the continental United States.
What about that Ventress one? I saw a couple of posts like this guy named Rodney something. He was in Ventress, said he took the guy, forced him to do, I mean y'all
Right.
know. And then he got another charge for, well, he was already in prison obviously, but then he caught another charge because he forced this man to do this, and then he raped him after he was charged. Like that is some sick sad shit. Like you
It
forcefully
is.
him, and then you get caught, and then when you
Well,
get
see,
out of
this is what
lockup
I
you
don't
do
get.
it again. That is
This is what I
crazy.
don't get. Now, I do understand that one man can't do nothing when 4 or 5 jumps on him.
Right,
I
that's
get that. If a man
that's
says that they can't do nothing to you, you're a lie. That's a lie. They can too. They can do what they want to. 4 or 5 people at a time, they can do just what they
right.
want to.
All they
This is
can
my
do is
thing with
fight.
that right there. If I'm in that position and you forcing me to do something, let me tell you something. You force something in my mouth and you come back with it still intact and I ain't bit it off, then I wanted
Okay,
that to happen to me.
I'm gonna fight to the death of me. They're gonna have to kick
I
my
wanted
ass.
that to happen to me. It's just that simple.
But it did happen to you. I mean, you said that. Remember, you
And
were
and you know something, it took me years and I
to
got
get
2 of them.
over it, to get over like the trauma of it. Oh, did I go out?
No, I think Charles took off. Hopefully hopefully y'all didn't send him no cash app, man, and he got it and dipped.
No, I was about to say I was gonna send. I was gonna wait till the live ended.
Yeah. Y'all can tighten him up. I mean, hopefully he'll come back because I know his phone seemed like it was
I
cutting
think
off.
I was about to say I think his service bad because it went out another time, and I thought it was me
Yeah.
because I know where I live. Mine is horrible.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
There you
Yeah,
go.
what it is. See, and it did happen to me. But I'm not the one that
I'm
lays
sorry
down.
that happened to
I
you.
don't lay down and let it happen to me again. That's I got 2 of them. And if I'm dead and in a walking, if I'm in a walker and I see them in a hospital in a wheelchair, I'm gonna get the other 2.
I mean,
I
nobody
mean, I hate to
deserves
be
that.
that way. I hate to be that way, but I'm not the guy that you do that to and you get away with it.
And don't hold grudges on all black
I
people
don't.
because not all of us are bad. I think it's
Oh
the
no, I'm
ones
gonna tell
that
you something.
have.
In prison in the state of Alabama, I don't know about any other state because I have never been there. But in this prison
Me
here, it's the
either.
white
I'm a
folks
woman.
too. It ain't just the black folks. The white folks are just as bad.
Right. Well, I'm glad you said that because a lot of people are saying it like it's just the black men preying on the white men,
It's
but
not. It's not. Them sick motherfuckers are in all colors of skin.
that's so sad.
And I get riled up when I get talking about it because I've seen it firsthand for so many years. And you think you get used to some shit, but you do not get used to that shit.
I'm sure you don't. Do you have like prison stories where you've seen stuff happen and maybe you tried to stop it, or like
Yeah,
maybe if you didn't
I've
try to
got one
stop
out
it?
here now. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what's happened to me. About 6 years ago, I've been out for 6 years, and
And that's a blessing. Good job. We proud of you.
I got into a relationship. And don't get me
Right.
wrong, I'm fresh out of prison. I'm thinking with more than just my head, and it was a bad relationship. We was drugging, got strung out, and all this that and other. But though, this is what happened. We got locked up and went to jail together. She got out 2 days before me. We've been together almost 5 years, and 4 years. In those 2 days, she threw 4 years out the window, moved in with my plug, and married him. Now let me tell you about the plug. This goes to the prison story. I met this
Right.
guy 15 years ago and brought him up under my wing in the prison. And the reason I did that was because we walked in the cell on him and he was fixing to get raped. And
Oh
we
man.
stopped it. I stopped it.
Oh, that's
This son of a bitch, this son of a bitch married my old lady.
what the fuck? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
How did that happen? What the hell?
He,
Give me more
okay.
details. What on
He
earth?
told the old prison stories in prison. We've been around each other years. How he was the plug, he was the man, all this, that, and other. Nobody ever believes in stories because you hear that shit so many times. That's just a prison. That's just a ego story. Is
Can
all
I
that
go
is. Well, it
out?
turned out he was the
Oh,
plug.
there
He
it is.
was the man, and I introduced her to him,
What?
and she was strung out.
That's insane. That's why you need to get
And
somebody that's not on drugs, not
yeah,
not in
and
all of
not
that
right
shit,
right now.
because that just leads
I
to
hadn't
more
saw her in
problems.
2 years. I hadn't saw her in 2 years, and ain't looking to see her
Stay away from her hips. Stay
because
away.
well, I've come so far in my life, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm better than that.
Good. We love to see it.
I'm better than that. Life choked me for a lot of years, and by goddamn, it ain't gonna choke me no more.
Right. That's what's up. We glad to see you out and doing good. So you got your little your power washing business going. You're doing good for
Yeah,
yourself. So have you been watching like any of the YouTube with Mark and Mark,
I've
like
tried to keep
he's
up
not
with it
with
some.
Junior Dante?
I've tried to keep up with it some, but I get so disgusted with Mark, man. I just because see now I'm gonna say this right here too. I do know a good side of this dude.
Right.
I do know a side of this dude that's level headed, talks good, acts right, and got something to think with.
Right.
That's what kills me
Hmm.
about him. Is that I know the dude. Mark wants to tell the truth, but his fucking pride won't let him.
Yeah, I kind of think that too because I don't think nobody really gives a damn what he did in 30 years
They
ago. But
don't.
the thing is, you
Even
did what you
Mendenhall
did, but
sisters
why
don't
can't
care.
you admit it? I think it's what everybody wants to really know. Well, I say everybody, but I mean me. I know me. I want to know the
Right.
truth because we really
Well,
see that documentary. Even the unseen footage gives me chills. That shit is wild.
little does
Okay.
Mark know. Once he tells the truth, it ends. It's over with.